People put cameras in people's homes and it's weird. This was like popped out.
One of them had a big ol' accident.
Gotta love windstorms.
We are Kristen and Michael. We bought our first house in the Joshua Tree area of California in 2021 at the height of COVID and DIY renovated it into our very own Airbnb. We've been putting our blood, sweat, and tears into this house. We've been documenting that journey ever since and showing you what it's like to be a host. The good, the bad, and how we've been making this house the most profitable it can be. So come along with us on this journey.
Hey everybody. Here.
What's up, YouTube? We're at the house.
We got here early this morning.
We did. We woke up at 5.
Yes.
And got here very early.
And why are we here?
We're here because Michael has finished some things on the fence, which is still standing.
Yes, it is still standing.
Thank goodness. We needed to check on the house because we have been booked back to back, which is wonderful.
With like 5-night stays, week-long stays. Yeah.
But there are things like, that we just need to check. Just make sure the cleaner's being good and that the knives are still good.
Are there any other hosts out there? It's so funny because it annoys me, but like I'm grateful for it. That like as soon as we get here, Kristen is like inspecting every little detail. She's like, why'd they move the pans over here?
Do I sound like that?
No. Your voice is a little higher. So yeah, she does that. She's noticing little things that need to be addressed.
Which is so funny because at my own house, I'm like, there's a dust bunny. Let it blow by. Here, I'm like, oh my God, there's a scratch on the table,
Yeah.
Like, just...
And I'm like, it's a short-term rental. It's gonna get used.
I get it. My thing is that we're so booked, we're so blessed, so grateful that we are so booked. But I'm like, don't mess shit up that bad because we've got so many other people coming. Please, keep it nice.
Yeah,
There's a huge pee stain on the carpet.
We had 2 dogs in our last stay for 5 nights. And there's a giant pee stain on the carpet that we are going to try to get out. If not, we are going to have to order a new carpet, but hopefully that's not the case.
I got that Miss Messy spray or whatever it's called on TikTok. If you've seen it, if you know, you know. And it supposedly gets out like berry stains and all sorts of stains. And it's like this magic spray. So I'm praying that the magic spray works for the pee. I will keep you posted on that.
Also some like plant stuff, dead cactus in the back that we are going to have to address.
Agaves are totally
I know,
eaten.
the bunnies.
I was like, what's that ball of green over there?
The bunnies ate all of the green agaves, not the blue ones, just the green ones. For some reason, and I have no idea why. There's things outside we need to do, there's things inside we need to do. We are kind of in the planning process for our next project, and we need to take some measurements, and it really stinks living so far away because you can't just take measurements at home. So we are here and we have to work today. It's kind of a little bit of a rainy day, but that's the vibe. We're just doing things.
Gotta hop into a couple meetings and then we'll actually get outside maybe and work if it's not raining. What just happened, just so we have this on recording?
Kristen was looking through the photos and she was like, what is that thing plugged in the kitchen? And it looks like a carbon monoxide detector. Yeah, we already have one in the house, mounted on a wall in the hallway. And it was plugged in, it was just like in the outlet on the kitchen. And so we asked her to take it down and take a picture for us. And it's so we have a picture of it. And I was just like, why would somebody bring like a carbon monoxide meter to the house? Like, that's weird. Mm-hmm. And then so I was just like, I wonder if that's like a camera. Like I wonder if it's like a thing. So I like searched it and it exists. Look.
It's like a $300 camera /
functional
hidden HD 4K camera. Wi-Fi remote view.
Yeah.
Did our guests just do this?
I don't know.
I feel like messaging him and being like, hey, what is this?
I don't want to accuse him of that until we have... I want it in my hands to make sure it is like a camera.
Crack it open. My stomach is like...
But it also is just like a regular CO2 meter. So like somebody could have... You know what I mean? So like we won't know until we get to the house next time.
Okay, so we left the house on Friday before a guest checked in for Friday night, which was Valentine's Day. This was not in the house on Valentine's Day. These people checked out the next day, and a new person and their friend checked in. So we know who did it. We just need to get our hands on it to make sure it's not a weird camera situation.
Yeah.
And like, how would they get the footage back? I don't know. So we may just be being a little dramatic, but also like, why? There's gotta be like a way to pop it open. There we go.
Here's the bad news.
The bad news.
It's a smoke detector.
Oh,
It's not a camera. Remember when Kristen thought people were spying on us?
who brings a carbon monoxide filter?
Somebody who maybe their parents died due to carbon monoxide and they're worried about it.
Why wouldn't they tell us that? They said they brought it.
Said they just
Protector.
like to be cautious about that kind of stuff. What
My
was your
review said that they brought a carbon monoxide filter, even though we already have one in the home, and it just seemed a little odd. I think that's fair. People put cameras in people's homes, and it's weird. And
I agree, but I'm
so God forbid it was a camera.
I am of the mindset is that people are innocent until they're proven guilty.
Okay,
And
so
I
they,
don't want to call them out until we are able to prove.
But by the time we got here to be able to check,
I know.
I wouldn't have been able to rescind that review. I gave him 5 stars. I just said
I know.
it was weird and it should be flagged.
Let us know in the comments if what you would have done in this situation. If it was in a bathroom or a bedroom, maybe. But in the kitchen, like, who wants to spy on the kitchen?
But maybe that's the flag, and there are other ways that they put cameras in the house now. I don't know. Am I being paranoid?
Yes.
Maybe.
So when my dad and I built this fence, we were trying to do it in a hurry because there was like a crazy rainstorm going on, and so I was only able to put in 1 screw on the top and the bottom, and so this is me going back through and adding a 2nd screw to the top. I realized I didn't have enough screws, so that's why I only did the top, and then I ran out.
So I'm not going to be able to finish that today. I got to take a look at this moon garden. I got to get some of these dead cactus out of here. Figure out what I'm doing, what I'm going to do, because it just looks sad right now. Look at what these bunnies did. They literally ripped the inside of this out. I know that because there's little pieces that are chewed on right here and over there and all around. So they don't touch these ones. So if you're in the high desert and you want to plant these green agaves, don't. The bunnies like eating them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this guy died too. I gotta take it out. I'm so sad about this because it was gonna be such a beautiful cactus. And I think I just planted it at the wrong time. It's my bad. We learn and we improve, I guess. Do I dig up that? Do we think it's done? Yeah. Do I try and put this here?
Yeah.
Or do I put the other big cactus right here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like paddle cactus. Mm-hmm. This guy's struggling.
Yeah.
have the remnants of the old fence right here. And I need to clean all this up. And I'm going to move these cacti. This one is going in the moon garden. And this one is going to go against that fence so it doesn't look too barren over there. These guys have done great. Just barely any water. I mean, I've watered them sporadically, but the bunnies don't touch them and they do great. So we're going to split them up and clean this up so it feels like just one open space. Right here so it grows and fills in this space. I really want this one to grow and fill in that space, so we'll see how it does this next spring and summer. This guy fell off, but I will replant it. Fix this. We need more stuff in this area. We didn't fix, but we added that. I think this guy will come back to life. So I'm gonna leave him in here and see what the spring brings. And this guy's in here now, so.
The previous guest had 2 dogs, and it looks like one of them had a big ol' accident. So I'm gonna try the new spray that I've been seeing all over TikTok. Let's see if I can get this bad boy out. So I've been seeing this Miss Mouse Messy Eater stain treater with all the baby clothes and the berries and all the things that it gets out. And I figured we have some weird stains that we get here at our short-term rental. So why not try this on stains here? It doesn't smell like pee. It smells like they tried to clean it is what it smells like. Let's just try a little smell. What's supposed to happen? It looks like it's going away. Is it going away? Or did I just make it wet? I think I'm gonna come back after like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and see how this looks. So it's been an hour since I sprayed it. It looks like it's a little bit less yellow looking, but I think I'm going to water it down. I'm gonna wet this side because it says that you should dampen if the stain is dry. I can't wash this rug because it is 8 by 11. I'm gonna actually dampen it this time and see if that works. Okay, I've got a dampened towel. I'm just gonna get this spot wet. See, this spot is pretty wet now. We'll come back in a little bit and see if it's gone. Okay, a few hours later, and this is what it looks like. It's looking pretty damn good. Now there's a spot here that I'm noticing that I'll do next. This was not the dog that peed there, but he knows it's there and he walks around it.
Let's go see what Dad's doing. I know, it looks great. Looks good. Looking good. Finn's approving. He's also cold. Good.
Just woke up from a nap. My allergies are so bad out here with this wind. I have the worst headache and I just passed out. Got up, took Finn for a walk, felt good to be in the fresh air, but the wind is so insane. I just am not a wind person. That I didn't show you before I started my nap. I filmed it vertically because I'm posting it on TikTok, but I did it on half of it without getting it damp first, and it seemed to work a little bit, and then I got it damp and did it again, and it worked really well, but I think I'm gonna need to do it one more time. I kind of want it to dry overnight and then see what it looks like dry in the morning because it's so cold out here, but we have the fireplace on, so I'm hoping that it'll dry decently overnight, and then I will do it again. But so far so good with this thing because I had a couple other stains on the carpet that I sprayed it on and they're looking pretty good. There's also this spot right here, so maybe I'll show you with this. Short-term rental ownership 101. Don't get a white rug. Get white sheets. No white rug. I kind of smell a pee smell, but again, my allergies are kind of wonky right now, so I think my sniffer's off. Just gonna get it wet first because I don't know if this is from the same incident. Seeing like others, I'm like, is this a stain too? Is this the water? And then I'll come back a little later and see how it looks. And maybe even just come back tomorrow and see how, like that immediately like came out. That's great. So far I'm liking it because that spot is still like wet. It looks pretty dang good, not gonna lie. Like stain, but these are fine.
Yeah.
These ones just seem, oh, I think it's the stain from the seat. I don't know.
Yeah. So these are washable.
So I don't know. I'm gonna try my stain remover. Like brand new. Love it. Stuff works good.
So here's a little sneak peek at what might be coming up in the future. We might be changing some things up in the bar, so this is me testing some stuff out.
Okay, we just got a shipment.
We just got a package. We just got a package. All right, so we got some new hand towels because ours are looking a little rough. That's like the most used thing I would think is like hand towels and kitchen towels.
Yeah.
You know, in the house, just washing your hands and stuff. So Finn's excited about those, bought them on Amazon. Then I got some new trivets because we only have one in the house and I was like, I think we need some of these. A lot of people have been having longer stays and you're cooking in the house and I don't want our wood countertops to get any more warped and messed up than they already are. So I got 4 different colors in our theme, our colors theme. And then we got dish soap, I believe. That's what this is.
I'm
There's
excited.
3 dish soaps. I don't need to open that. And then I don't know what this is. So let's find out together. Oh, I think these are kitchen towels. Because like I said, we go through so many towels. And kitchen towels get the most stained. So I got a 4-pack of kitchen towels to help boost our kitchen towel sets.
I think that's the most annoying part about like having a short-term rental is like just like having to replace things all the time.
Like we don't do that for our own house. Like, we need
Like,
new bath towels so badly.
Yeah, like we'll use our bath towels until they're like just falling apart.
It's the last thing I'll buy, you know? But like for here,
If there's like a hint of a stain on it, we're like, oh, new towels.
new towels. It's such a weird juxtaposition.
I know. It's like when you clean your house when people come over, but you don't clean it for yourself. You know what I mean?
I said during this trip that like at our own house, I'll see a dust bunny blow by and I'm like, I'll get that someday.
Yeah.
You know, like here I'm like, oh my God, there's dust on the baseboards.
Yeah.
Like, so silly.
It's like, so we go through towels so much.
Yeah.
And soaps, and I think that's just the most annoying thing. It's like having to spend the money, like the profit, to buy those things back. Like that package looks like $100 package.
It's not. It was $67.
Okay. Well, you ordered toilet paper, so there you go.
So then it's another $20. So I think I spent like $90 total.
Okay. I mean, not bad.
With taxes and
Not
stuff.
bad. I think that going through our expenses, I think monthly we do spend like $100 to $200 every month on random things like that.
I'd
Like
say like every other month, to be honest. For the
I'm
year.
averaging it out, and then like I'll have to go to Home Depot to buy a part for like a thing that's broken.
Oh, yeah, that's
You know, like the toilet was last month.
Mm-hmm.
I had to fix that, and so yeah, just maybe like $100 every month. Averaged out, yeah.
The year, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean new sheets too.
Which we need to address.
Yeah, so
Never ends.
the realities. It has been a waste of a day for Kristen and I. Woke up this morning not feeling too hot, which is the last thing I want to feel when we're out here, and we have so much to do. I had so much on my list to get done. And I don't think I'm going to be able to accomplish all of it. It is 2 o'clock. I just woke up from a nap. We like ordered food because we were too not well feeling to like drive down. And it was like $50 for like a burger and fries, which is like the biggest waste of money ever. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is that I am going to try for the last couple hours of sun today. It is so windy outside and I do not want to be outside. But I want to try and get a couple more things done. I need to cut those posts out of the ground. I'm going to dig down and then cut them. Catch it in a coat and hit it with a hammer. I need to check. Oh my gosh, you know what else isn't good? My loops on the hot tub. My loops on the hot tub have slowly stopped working.
Are you
like one of the
serious?
my sewing was not the best. I don't think so. So we'll have to figure that out sometime in the future. I wanted to clean the garage. I wanted to get that garage just pristine, but it's not happening right now. I should put this on. Okay, so let's go. Woo woo. This is really thick.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
Snap it.
Okay. I used to be wearing headphones.
If I did this all day, every day.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Get it. Woo! This looks pretty thick.
I know. Here we go.
Is it bending?
Oh, hey. I didn't know you were still out here.
What do you mean?
You scared me. I thought you went inside.
Really? I've been here the whole time. Watch your face. Oh my god. She bent too. Oh, she bent. There you go. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Oh my god.
blade on this thing.
There. That should do it, you think?
It's bending, is it?
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, oh my god. Like,
I'll just say.
you're just gonna stay there?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like this. So close.
The clouds are beautiful.
There we go. Whoa. That's thick.
Here, and that's silly, I know, but people move furniture. I think we've not thrown these out because we haven't had the room in the trash.
We have it now. So there's this stain right here.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I've seen that before. It's like a rust stain or something. Let's see if that can.
Okay.
I see.
Turn it over.
But the button being broken off isn't that big of a deal.
I don't think that's that big of a deal. With a good wash, that one might come out.
Okay, we'll let that soak. Where did Trivet go? Something that really bothers me as a short-term rental host, and I'm sure that other people can relate, is when people move your things from the spot that they go in. The possibility here could be that they used all the dishes, did the dishes, and then like the husband put them away and the wife like, you know, cooked and stuff. And so she knew where they went, and maybe vice versa, they got it wrong. So they put all, this looks fine now, but they put all of the cookware in here. It was like, this was like popped out. There was so much stuff in here, and that's silly, I know, but people move furniture and all sorts of things, and it's always so interesting. I'm like, what went through your mind when you did that? What were they up to? Like, I'm just so curious, and maybe that's just in my
Why do you try to figure
DNA. I try to figure it out. Just like that time I found the key when the cleaner couldn't find the spare key to our third room. I don't know if it's a woman thing, like our intuition or what it is, but we just have to figure things out, and I'm always so curious, like what people were up to, why they made the decision they made when they were here, you know? Because, like, this was way in the back. Like, who would have just, like, been like, oh, I'm just gonna throw it way in the back? Oh shoot, yeah. It was flapping in the wind.
Hey, see this? That's how they rip off.
Oh crap. You tighten it. So glad you looked outside.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Oh my god. But even then, that thing's still flapping.
Oh my god. Gotta love windstorms.
Oh my god.
We had a rough night's sleep. We had a crazy windstorm here last night. Well, every time this year, February, March, we have bad winds. Not always March.
True.
No.
I don't think I even slept. You
Really?
put on like your rain noise and fell asleep.
Yeah.
I was next to the window and I barely slept.
We're both pretty beat and it's pouring rain today. So we're trying to do what we can and clean up, wipe things down. I just cleaned out the
beds.
fireplace. We're too lazy to film all of that. So we apologize that this vlog will probably end abruptly and it's not as productive as we hoped that it would be. But this is the realities. You can't plan everything.
Yeah.
Right.
And when we heard the rain at like 6, we were like, it's raining already? We thought it was gonna be later in the day and that we'd be able to blow off the front of the house and like do things out there, but
it is what it is. We are booked straight, I think, through the end of the month. It is March, what, 12th? 13th right now. We're booked straight through the end of the month, so I don't know if we'll be able to be back here within the next 2-3 weeks. Hopefully everything is good. We're trying to pick up things, clean underneath it, so all that's good. So that's it.
that's all, folks.
That's all.
See ya.
It's gross, and we are going to go home.